Welcome back to Social History of England. Wars of the Roses. What a peculiar name indeed. Well, that was because the families that fought the Wars of Roses used the red and the white rose as their symbols. The House of Lancaster used the red rose and the House of York used the white rose to fight for the throne of England. The Wars of Roses began in 1455 and lasted till 1485. If you recall what happened at the end of the 100 Years' War, you can remember that King Henry V sat on the throne of the England. His successor, Henry VI, was the next king. He belonged to the House of Lancaster, but he later moved away to the House of York. When King Henry VI was the king, he started fighting against Duke Richard, who belonged to the House of York. This was the reason for the war to start in the first place. There are three primary reasons for the Wars of Roses. Reason number 1. Henry VI suffered heavy losses in the 100 Years' War. He was also crazy, and he wanted the wealth of the York family because he suffered heavy losses. He also wanted the wealth to run the kingdom. Reason number 2. Richard of York claimed the throne because he thought Henry VI was not fit to rule because of his insanity. He even defeated Henry's army in 1455, but he did not get the throne. Reason number 3. Richard of York was killed later. Richard's son, Edward IV, became the next king. But things did not last under peace, and by this time Henry VI and Margaret, his queen, fled England. Looking at the pattern of the war over here, once again let me recall that the red rose was used by the House of Lancaster and the white rose by the House of York. Queen Margaret supported George. And who was George? He was the younger brother of the Duke of York named Richard. Now a queen from the Lancaster house supported a person from the Yorkist house to attack Edward IV, there should be 4th, but the Lancastrians were completely defeated in the Battle of Tewkesbury. But even then, the Yorkists could not rule the Kingdom of England. Henry VI got the throne back, but George now did not support him. George reverted back to support the Lancastrians. He brought Edward IV back to the throne. Henry was thrown into the Tower of London and murdered. His successor, Henry VII, also known as Henry Tudor, Earl of Richmond, was the leader of the Lancastrians after the death of Henry VI. But by this time, Richard, this is a different Richard, the brother of the current king Edward IV, Richard usurped the throne in 1483. He is also known as Richard III. And Richard III was ruling England when Henry VII attacked England. Henry VII defeated and killed Richard in the Battle of Bosworth Field. Now this is very important. To establish peace forever, Henry VII married Elizabeth of York, a princess from the House of York, and he united the two houses under the name of Tudor. Thus the Wars of Roses came to an end. To recall once again, the red rose was used as a symbol by the House of Lancaster, and under this house we have 3 kings, Henry IV and Henry V. These 2 kings were involved in the 100 Years' War. Henry VI, who started the Wars of Roses. The white rose was used as a symbol by the House of York. Edward IV, Edward V and Richard III were the three kings who ruled England from the House of York. Richard III was the one who died in the Battle of Bosworth Field, and he was defeated by Henry VII, who married Elizabeth, the Princess of York. So let's check your understanding of the Wars of Roses. You can go to this slide and look at the questions and try to find out the answers of the questions. Thank you for watching this video. Hope it was easy and you understood the facts.